But I spent the summer going door to door, and what I found again is exactly what happened to me when I first ran for the assembly. People remembered my name, this weird name, Mordecai Lee. Oh, I've heard of you. I saw you on TV, and
which you started using on purpose. Tell us about that.
Well, when I was in college, my name growing up was James Mordecai Lee, and so I was James M. Lee. When I was in college, I had this sort of burst of Zionist enthusiasm and religious identification. I liked being Jewish, and the name James M. Lee didn't strike me as a way to say I love being Jewish. So it's the usual way in Wisconsin, the way you change your name is by going to court and getting a court order. And so I got a court order that deleted my first name James and made Mordecai my first name. And so I was Mordecai Lee. And so in college, in graduate school, when I worked for Henry Royce, I was Mordecai Lee. I come back home to run for the state assembly in 1976. And I suddenly think, I made a mistake. This is going to be horrible, running with this weird conversation-stopping name. And so the first couple of weeks I was running for the state assembly, I sort of mumbled my name. Hi, I'm Lee. I tried to focus on Lee. And finally, only a few weeks after starting to campaign, for the very first time in my political career, a voter, a woman, I remember it, turned to me and said, now that we've talked for a few minutes, I like you, I'm going to vote for you. And do you know how I'm going to remember to vote for you? And I'm delighted. Besides my mother, I've now got 2 votes. And I said, why? She said, I'm going to go down the column of the ballot until I find the guy with the weird name. And it was at that moment that I realized that Mordecai Lee was a good name for politics because it was memorable.